This pretty good coverage is brought to you by Power Grip, the official retail partner of the European Pro Tour.
Welcome back to MDG Media coverage of the Tyyni Open 2023. We got round one, back nine from the MPO division. Andrew Gum here and Tomi Tikko in Disc Golf Stream Studios. So happy to have you here with me.
Thank you. Didn't leave anywhere. I'm excited to be on back nine, get some actions, get some more birdies, because this one is easier, I would say, than the front nine. So more green on this one, man. I promise.
Hope so. We quite a bit of green there on Lauri and Silver's card. Ville and Markus struggling a little bit more, but still in the mix. They're going to try to fight back towards par and get under. And yeah, leaders are at 5 down, so moving into hole 10. This one's a short par 4, but way uphill, so it plays a lot more than 157. Your drive's got to get up onto this cliff here and just hope for good footing. It's kind of tricky fairway. There's a lot of stumps and roots and rocks and little blueberry bushes, and then if you're off in the rough, it's pretty rough too. Second shot, kind of you just want to navigate through these trees and hopefully get up for a birdie look on this rock here. You see the basket perched up. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting par 4, kind of unique. Tee off from really low up to a high spot and then navigate through the forest there.
And you just watching your disc land to the fairway and you're good. Because if you're out, man,
no hope. Yeah.
I think if you can't lay up, if you're that deep that you can't lay up to the fairway, I think you're watching for the bogey. But this is kind of soft par 4. Oh, yeah, Lauri catching some trees. Was too tight, and he's not making birdie from that.
No chance. Par will be like pretty lucky even, or take some work to get the par at least. Silver making the opposite mistake. He's on the right side. Can it fight through? A little bit, but still not really ideal. You want to be in the middle of the fairway if you can, and even then sometimes the footing can be a little tricky.
How about this average?
3.87, so a little under par. 12th most difficult, 35% birdies, so one you can definitely get. But
this one from Markus, yes, wow, what a shot. This is what you're looking for. Like, he's about the 60 meters to the basket. Okay, green again is pretty fast, but it's kind of easy shot to get to the pin. And Ville making the same, little low, but he's in the middle, like on the side of the fairway. But
yeah,
I mean,
should have room for a swing there. Now we see what Lauri's working with. Look at, he has to get really creative. He's looking high. He's got a forehand, just little touchy approach, disc right back to the fairway, just pitching out into a decent spot. Now if you can get up and down for par from there, that's a great par save. You really want your drive to be somewhere in the open on this one because there's so many of these little trees. It's quite a jail on either side.
You can see the way have. Okay, he had some
forehand roller,
yeah, but that's still not birdieable. But
no, but he progressed up the fairway and he should be able to get up and down for the par pretty easy.
This is so textbook shot for the Lauri on the right side. Yeah,
he's got that
straight disc,
trust, neutral mid range, puts it right there next to the basket. Ville hunting the birdie. He's got his Envy, Eclipse plastic, glow in the dark, and beautiful touch on this. That's
just missed the trees at the end, and you're good.
Yeah.
And Mauri, he's so far.
Markus, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
But yeah,
almost the same, man.
Yeah, close.
Markus, yeah, but this is far, but. Nice shot.
That's going to be a birdie for him, yeah.
In my group, one guy, I've never imagined, he went like 20 meters farther than Markus shot.
The drive. Wow.
The drive, that was like insane. Crazy. I've never seen anything. He went too deep, get some like lucky through everything. I was like, I don't know, 40 meters from the basket. That was crazy. Crazy shot from this guy. Oh, man.
Yeah, you rarely see him get that far up the fairway.
Oh, yeah, that was so crazy.
Must have some serious arm speed and a little bit of luck.
And well, from Markus and Ville, you see the easiness.
Yeah, that's the way to play it. If you get a clean tee shot, then, you know, the upshot shouldn't give you too much grief, but yeah, there's
no damage. That's the result you're watching for if you are in the place where Lauri and Silver was.
Yeah, exactly.
That was great.
If you get off the fairway there, then you have to start worrying about the bogey. But they're able to make good with the pars. Hole 11, beautiful downhill shot, 113 meters through this pretty tight gap with thick woods on both sides. Beautiful view up here. Really kind of a nice signature hole, I would call it. It's one that's really fun to play, the kind of hole you want to empty your bag when you're sitting up there in a practice round, you know. Then you got to go looking for your discs. But it's beautiful. It's fun to watch them fly downhill that way.
And sidearm and backhand both works.
Yep.
I saw in practice round, I don't know, is Silver playing from there? Like, really, I don't want to spoil, but I'll tell you, if he's not playing from the gap, I was surprised that somebody can play from there. I hope he's gonna play it, but I'm not sure. That was crazy.
Yeah, Markus does pretty good. Gets out there in the open, maybe just outside circle 2. Ville's got a kind of putter. A super smooth line here.
Great.
Straight as an arrow. Ace running it. And it checks up.
Oh, yeah.
Just inside the circle. Beautiful line there.
Here we see the sidearm.
Yeah, this is a Glow Pioneer.
Oh, he's playing from the right side? Oh, yeah, like with the flex.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Sneaky line. But that's pretty close to going in, and he's right there inside the circle.
That was really good. Wow.
Kind of cool
New
idea,
line for
yeah,
me.
to go on that right side with the forehand flex.
Oh, no, he's not playing. Okay, the Silver, he went with the driver from the left, like up to the trees.
Oh, like a
Yeah, there's a
spike
gaps,
height.
like spike heiser. That was madness, but I'm not sure where he went. Oh, just inside. Okay, I'm not sure where he went with the driver, but I saw the practice round when he
He's
was
trying out some other lines there. Yeah, that's cool.
I was hoping he's going for that, but no.
He's got a lot of options. Not sure if we missed his putt there.
Yeah.
Right, he did not make it anyway. Gonna have to take a bogey. Oh, no, sorry, he was inbounds. It'll be for par, yeah, that's right. He was close to the OB line there, but safe after all, so.
Markus a little low.
Yeah.
And you see the wind is picking up, actually. We didn't mention, but yeah, there's a little wind that you can feel on some holes. So yeah, there's flags.
Yep.
Barely going, but I think the flag is a little too heavy to show how much it's really.
Yeah, you can see the trees rustling a little bit, and I do recall that the wind picked up quite a bit. Nice birdie from Ville. Good to see him.
On Goa for
great start.
At least once, yeah, and that was important putt for Ville. He's getting back into even. That's
back to par.
Now he can score actually.
Yeah, 2 down here on the back 9. That's what he needs. Get things moving in the right direction.
Exactly.
Lauri here. Chance to move to 5 down. Taking a little time. There might be something distracting him. I think he's maybe waiting for someone to clear out of his view.
Yeah, I think as a player, it's
heavy chains. Hate to see that one fall out. That looked pretty good.
Yeah. As a player, that if there's something like on your way or distracting you, exactly. Thank you. That feel free to say.
Yeah. Because
it's really important to get your result you want to. That there's there's every time there is something, but minimize.
Yeah, you want to be comfortable in your with your execution there. So if something's bothering you, you can take the time to communicate that to the distractor or whatever the situation is. And as a professional, every stroke counts, right? So you want to make sure that you're not giving them up with this little distractions and stuff like that. And when the galleries start to grow and there's a film crew and everything, there is a lot of distractions out there. So I think it's good. It's a very professional move to be vocal about if you're feeling some kind of discomfort with something, then you just say politely and then try to reset your routine. So yeah, unfortunately, Lauri unable to make good on that birdie, but it looked like a decent putt. It was like...
That was looking really good, yeah.
Just maybe a little high and a little left, but you'd like to see it stick. That last one was averaging right at par. Oh, Ville way wide here. He's OB early.
Oh, after 2 nice holes. Oh, that's so...
It's just not his day, yeah. So far anyway. Markus looks like coming up just a bit short, but...
Scary putt from there, because here you can see OB a couple meters after basket. That's a like signature thing here in Tyyni.
Yeah. Really scary greens, and when it's not like a cliff drop off, then it's an OB line. That's
like I personally like, wow, what a shot from Lauri. Wow.
Hard job. Yeah.
I personally like that there is like green 10 meters from the basket that like is clean.
Like a safe.
Yeah. Like, okay, like maybe little trees or anything, but like I think that it's my opinion. They'll be just 4 meters after a basket. I think that's
too
harsh.
Not
fair. Yeah, that's
a bit too harsh. Yeah. As a player, I guess you like to have a little more space with
exactly.
A little more room to.
But yeah, maybe the course is kind of easy-ish. Maybe that's why
the way to help make it more difficult.
They try to do something about, because players are getting insane.
Yeah, they're so good. You have to test them and
exactly.
try to find ways to separate the scores and stuff.
Well, why no elevated basket here?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm joking.
Next year you're gonna see it.
No. I didn't mean that.
Yeah. You guys can all thank Tommy Tikko for that.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. Thank you. It's a great idea, though. Oh, Silver. He's been all over the basket. He's had quite a few of these that are hitting chains and just not. That's 2 in a row, really. The last one could have gone as well. We didn't see it, but I remember now that it was like. It could have stuck for sure.
Those putts are like 50-50.
Yeah.
But that's the putt you're not looking for.
Yeah, you want it to be a perfect right.
Exactly.
Try to get it just in the middle, so nothing wrong can happen.
But yeah, it's first, like I think he was in circle, so every circle misses, it's pretty hard.
He's still hanging in there though. 3 down for the round. That's really solid.
Yeah.
Especially with all those little close missed putts. He could be right there with Lauri, or even better. That hole averaging 2.81, so one of the easier ones. And 42% birdies there, so definitely one you want to get. But yeah, with that OB right behind, it can cause some problems. Excuse me. Moving on, hole 3, hole 13, par 3, 103 meters. Kind of teeing off from a little bit of a wooded inland, but it doesn't really come into play much, and then coming out here into the open, OB line in the right side, behind, and even on the left side. But if you turn it over on the right side, you might not get that disc back. That's usually my concern here.
Well,
try to throw something I'm not too fond of.
I hope the guy who was putting there didn't know that he was filmed.
Permanent record. Yeah, if you hear that drone, just hide. Unless you're feeling really confident about your putt, because you hate to be the guy there missing putts on those flyovers.
Nice shot from the again bullseye. Okay, Lauri getting back in the play.
Yeah, he's
good.
He's dialing it
Good
in.
to see that. Yes,
a couple park jobs in a row. It's good for the confidence.
I think this is madness going with the backhand turnover, because there's a wind. Oh, beautiful shot. Okay.
Just hits
Markus,
the pole.
Go that for every time. But for me personally, I don't know. If you had the sidearm, it feels so much safe to go with that.
It shapes up pretty nice for it. Here, we're gonna get a good look at it.
Oh yeah,
he got something that slows it down a little, but he's still circle 2.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Well,
safe anyway.
Yeah.
And Ville going with a envy here, so very slow putter.
400 with the hyzer?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's got mad skills. Puts it right there, and just on the circle's edge. But yeah, I don't know. Do you think maybe a little faster disc would get him further, or that's a safe play?
I've never even think about the hyzer. I don't know. Is there room, really?
It
Well,
seems risky, but
it seems with
he's
the,
made
okay,
it. Yeah.
Well, Will, you just... Well, nice birdie, man. Nice, really.
That's a different game plan, though. You don't see that from anybody else. That's a special Ville style approach to this one, and he does play his own game, doesn't he? He's kind of got his own style.
But his sidearm it's really good.
Oh, he's got everything. Yeah.
As we saw in hole 5, he can reach the basket on this one.
That's right. Here we are on hole 14. It's a par 3, 105 meters. It's got most of the danger up there on the green. There's an OB, or a hazard island that you have to beat. Quite a few trees on the green, and then OB behind as well. Yeah, this is kind of a tricky one.
And this one, like the OB behind the basket, about like it's 3 meters. Like if you're going there, you take your meter and you're 2 meters from the basket. You know, that's the OB. I really disagree. I spoke with a couple players, and they was like, yeah, they don't really understand that, they don't really feel it. But well, it is what it is. Nice shot from Lauri.
Yeah, he's up there on the green. This one averaging 2.85, so 40% of the field getting the birdie. But yeah, really, really dangerous green. And there's quite a lot of geese on this one as well. Be careful not to hit them.
Oh, last hole. I forgot to mention. Thank you for the guys who was cleaning the geese poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice. I was playing practice round. There's a guy who was like going with that thing. How you call it?
Rake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that was, man, they spent about 3-4 hours to get it cleaned. Thank you so much. The following to, shout out to the guys. Big respect. Thank you. As a player, wow. Okay, there's still... They came back. Oh, thank you for cleaning our toilet and everything. The geese.
There's a lot of geese here on these 2 holes particularly, but yeah, much appreciated the effort there to clean off the goose poop. Last thing you want is some goose poop on your go-to driver, right?
I was driving on my driver was in little poop. That was like kind of nasty, but
you need an extra goose poop towel for this event.
Yeah.
Put it in a plastic bag so it doesn't grease up the rest of your stuff.
Oh,
great putt there from Lauri.
And now it really nice catch.
Yeah. That's a turkey for him.
Yeah, a little left, but it's in. That's enough in it. And it was like low enough to know.
Yeah, that was a similar spot to the last putt he had, but the last one was a little higher, and maybe that was what caused it to come out. But yeah, Ville, 4 birdies here on the back 9. Unfortunate bogey there in the middle, but he's definitely working hard to try to stay in contention here.
That's good. And only Markus made the par here, losing 1 stroke, but you can't get them all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and he was close to that OB line, so I'm sure he's happy to get away with the par there, being so close to a penalty stroke.
And before this hole, I was like getting 4 birdies. And coming to this one, I was like, okay, kind of must to get because kind of easy, but well, can't get them all.
Yeah, it's a good run though. Put 4 together in a row there. That must be a good feeling.
I was happy.
Yeah, this is a really famous hole. Super tight gap. One of the tightest gaps I've ever played. It's only 62 meters, straight shot. But yeah, very daunting when you're standing on that tee pad and you can see that you can barely fit your shoulders through that gap. And then the green is also really
I actually had to go sideways.
you're pretty swole though. You're buff, man. Young and in your prime. But yeah. There you go. Lauri's going with the forehand, and look at this, just super smooth.
There's so many
Right there.
trees. If you're just, if you're just out of the fairway, you can be like in trouble. I heard some players went like those 2 trees, which one is covered. Like if you're hitting those going left or right, man, you're like in trouble.
Oh yeah, it's so hard to scramble if you kick early.
Exactly.
You're so far from the basket, and there's no lines. There's
Exactly.
only one little gap on this hole. There's
Exactly.
basically nothing else you can do.
Like it's a layup like almost every time.
Yeah, and the stats tell it all. It's a 62-meter hole, and it's the 4th most difficult on the course.
Wow.
3.26 average. So I mean,
Wow.
that's pretty rare.
And the green is actually, it's on the up on the rock.
Yeah, big granite rock,
Yeah.
slopey on all sides.
So if you're like missing like a top cage, well, you can be rolled everywhere. And with the backhand, I'm surprised because this is mostly like sidearm. You can watch. It's easier with sidearm because you can watch every time where you're like
Yeah, you can see
all
the
the
gap
time,
the whole
yeah.
time. Yeah, you don't have to turn your back on it. And
exactly. But well, the backhand was the best shots here
yeah,
from Markus. He's
it's a pretty
actually
pure line
edge.
if you're able to
he-
get it. But then it's hard to stick that green. Like you said, the green it's pretty tough to stay up there. Slick granite rock, and yeah, Markus trying to come back for the birdie after.
Wow,
Oh,
great
yeah.
birdie.
It's great
Great
get.
birdie.
Yeah, only 19% of the field able to birdie this one, even though it's just a shorty. And really hard to park this one too. We didn't see.
Can you park this?
3% did. Should we
Oh, wow.
should we shout him out?
Oh, for sure.
Ani Arminen, Simar Vilman, and Mattias Kaniainen.
Yeah.
That's the only-
no. Wow. Well,
Not easy.
not easy because how you can. Okay, maybe if you're like hitting just before this
Yeah, if you just
basket.
hit
Yeah, there's like a hole where you can.
right that
Exactly.
that little
exactly.
spot where it can kind of
Yeah.
stick there, or if you hit the cage or the pole maybe and it just stays put. Luckily,
Yeah, or something. I don't know, but yeah.
not
Yeah.
easy to do.
Parked. Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, congrats to those guys for those sweet
For
park
sure.
jobs.
Oh
and
yeah.
some nice birdies on our card. Moving on to hole 16, par 4, a little bit downhill, 179 meters. They've tightened the OB on the right side. It's this Mando late that you have to turn left to right and get around. And then another scary green on this one. Maybe the most scary, one of the most.
Yes, and most fastest. I don't know how it's so fast, but it's really fast. I think it's even faster, like at least double faster than anyone other, because it feels like even it feels like I throw a really nice shot, but it still went somehow OB.
Yeah, it's
Freak.
brutal here. This one averaging 3.88, so right in the middle as far as difficulty goes. 53% birdies, so most of the field got it dialed.
This is the hole where you're like really looking for birdie, because this open wide, like you're going like it's a little downhill with your first shot, so you can go like 140.
Yeah, you can just unleash here.
Yeah,
just
exactly, and 50 meters,
a little touchy up shot.
exactly,
That's all
and
you have
that's
left,
it.
right?
That's
Yeah.
it. So it's like you're like really watching
Yeah,
birdie from this, but
but it's easy for it to get out of hand, especially with that green.
yeah,
24% taking bogey or worse, and there were some big numbers.
with the first shot, if you're going OB, that's the mistake you don't want to do. Second
Right.
shot OB, it's like common.
It's more common, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's like an unforced error. If you do it off the tee, you shouldn't really make that mistake, especially when the wind's down. It's not, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. There's some slight breeze, but Ville testing that right side.
Ooh,
A little pinched.
but he's safe.
Yep.
Is he? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he's
cool.
safe. He's right there by the drop zone.
Yeah.
He's gonna
I think a little more left is better, because then you can go with the sidearm upshot, because it's like there's a room on the right side, but it's easier. Your upshot is easier because
Yeah.
you're like looking straight.
It's a lot
to
more
the
open
basket.
look when you end up
Exactly.
left side here, like where Silver's at. This is pretty ideal. He's a little bit even far left, but yeah, so he has a little bit longer upshot. But you can also be, a little bit straighter than he was.
And this is still open wide, and before the basket, perfect. Wow.
Lights it up nicely with that harp.
Okay, 5-meter putts. This feels a little scary.
Still scary, isn't it? Yeah.
You want to be closer, but if you're going closer, you can easier to go OB.
Just inside the circle there from Markus.
And this is scary also. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, it's the thing. You want to put it close, but then if you're not careful, you know, like you said, the green is so fast, so it can easily go down. But then if you leave it short, you got the death putt.
I understand. This is so common, you know. I understand that you're leaving that just a little too short.
Yeah. Ville's gonna have to go with a really touchy turnover. Looks pretty good.
And it's touchy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Checks
the
up.
fastness of the hole, but yeah.
Worked out all right, but yeah, that can be scary if it turns up on edge. It's gone.
But he's putting from the good direction, like from the down to up.
Yeah, that's a lot less nervy. Big moment here for Lauri.
Going,
Nails
yes.
9 meters.
And he's 9 under.
Yeah, he's on fire. 5 in a row.
Wow. And with the pretty good, I understand the pretty good here for sure.
Yeah. Taking the risk, nailing it, and feeling it.
You see the little fist bump. He's feeling it.
Yeah,
9 under. Wow.
Yeah, and he knows what it means. He's here to defend that title, and you got to take those chances if you're trying to play for the win. It feels good to get it in there. Solid back 9 from Lauri. Yes, Markus in for a nice birdie as well.
Feels so good.
He's having a great
little
back
scary,
9.
little scary maybe.
Yeah,
hitting
sure.
the cage but just inside. That's good. And Ville.
Solid putt there. I believe that was for birdie.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was for birdie. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Silver in for a nice birdie.
This is actually our first star frame.
Nice. That's a good one to get.
For sure.
You're right, yeah. Had a few with 3 birdies, but yeah, they finally got the whole card. Showing green on the scorecard there. Hole 17, par 3, 108 meters. Early Mando, left to right at the end. Tightened the OB a lot this year. Pretty tricky one. I guess it's shapes up pretty good for like a really big kind of Anheuser with the overstable disc that kind of pans out at the end. But that's, you know, it's
a
pretty long shot.
You're really watching the disc, which is like start to fade a little bit, because if you're like going only turn, it goes too good with the slope.
Yep.
And you go with the OB. I did the mistake.
You overturned it a little.
Yeah, overturn it so it never come back.
Yeah, it needs to be a very overstable disc on just the right angle, and that's really good. Really good. Right there inside, or right on the circle's edge. This looks like another birdie opportunity for Lauri.
Oh.
He's trying to string together 2 turkeys in a row.
You see the wind a little bit picking up. You know, this is scary because like you're going with the Anheuser, wind is blowing, like it's catching your down of your bottom of your disc, I mean, and it's if it just gonna keep holding it, man, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, but when it's windy, this is really tough. Luckily, it's not so windy. A little bit breezy. You see the trees swirling. Ville. OB, unfortunately. It was looking pretty good, but just a little left. It's pretty tight landing zones.
Yeah, I think he started to fade a little too early. Need to trust it. Oh, with the sidearm.
Very few can power sidearm this hole. Silver just smashing on it, and he's up there just outside the circle.
That's close to OB, but oh, he's safe. Yeah, well, 11 meters.
Wicked forehand on him.
Wow.
It's common knowledge by now, but it's great to see it in action. Markus, not the best run there, a little bit high, uncommitted, but should be able to make good on the comebacker at least.
Look, can he save? Oh.
Okay. Catches some cage, but gonna be a bogey. Ville's just been so up and down. Had a lot of birdies, but just many mistakes.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful highlight putt there from Silver.
Circle 2, downhill.
Right
the scarier one.
Yeah.
Because OB, you're not hitting the basket, you're looking trouble.
Well-deserved slow-mo replay here. On the other angle. Bang! Right in the heart. Beautifully done.
Nice pot, Silver. I was hoping I was there to hype you, man. But I can do it from here. Woo!
Yeah! Kova. Here's Lauri for a 6th birdie in a row to move to 10 down.
Yes, sir. Wow.
Nails
Double
it.
turkey.
Yes. That is flaming hot back 9 there. It's an under. Wow. And he's just 1 stroke behind Mikael Hame, who's in the clubhouse at 11 down, like we said. Really chasing that lead. 1 more hole to go. It's a scary one, though.
It's scary, man, and everything can happen. You know, one guy, he was coming to... He was 10 under, and he made 7 on that. Can you believe that? Like, it's like with the whole 5, those are like both are dream killers. Like,
yeah,
you know, good round, you know, like feeling bow, everything, coming to this hole, missing, drop zone, missing, I don't know, something, you know, you're like getting your head and everything. Oh, yo.
Yeah, one of the toughest finishing holes in disc golf, always provides the drama.
Yeah.
It's 2nd most difficult on the course after the monster. 3.95 average, just 115 meters. But that water carry and the dangerous OB, there you get the...
Oh, wow.
Look at it. That's a really cool whole description.
Well, this little get some little change from last year. Last year, the sand was little inbounds.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
exactly. But now they change it to the grass, and they made the more space behind the basket.
Yeah.
So, like, just if you're like playing good round, like smash. Oh, this is smashing.
The wind picked it up, though. It carried it away. That's the mistake you can't make on this hole. You have to cross in bounds at some point, don't you?
Yeah, with the overstable disc. I don't know what disc was that, but
yeah, the winds really seem to pick up here. It's often windy on this hole. Tricky wind too. It can be like a head cross left to right usually.
yeah, this is looking good.
That's how you do it.
Good. Yeah,
Pushing it.
exactly. That was really good. My gameplay was smashing just as hard. No, not as hard as I can, but really hard to get, you know, circle to be safe.
Yeah, I think that's the smart play. You want to be a little bit more left than taking any chance of never crossing in bounds.
Exactly.
Then you have to go to the drop zone, and that's when it really starts to unwind.
And if you don't have to power, just go like more left.
Yeah, the more left, the less distance required. So you can find some inbounds area over there and take your 3, and you're still taking strokes on the field usually. Ville, this is a little low. Can it fight all the way up there with a skip?
Oh, no.
No, just not enough from the start. Yeah, 21% of the field getting the birdie today. 49% bogeys or worse.
Yeah.
So half the field got kicked around by this hole. And there were some massive numbers. I won't shout them out, but if you feel curious, go to UDisc and have a look. It's a brutal hole at times. That's a nice safe play.
Oh. And this is actually FPO pad, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, the drop zone for the MPO is the FPO's T pad. And
that's good. It's about 100 meters.
Yeah.
That's good.
There we see our on-course reporter Renee for the live coverage, cooling off in the water.
Hello, the water was warm.
Yeah,
that was warm.
Yeah, it was such a hot day. Warms up quick.
Well,
no, close.
layup? Well, no, he was trying.
I think he wanted it, but maybe his body wouldn't let him fully commit. I'm not sure. His putt hasn't been totally dialed, but this was really surprising. To see Lauri miss, go OB again.
He was 4th. Now he's putting 6th. Yeah. Oh, and Ville missed also. No.
Yeah, so.
Is this 6th?
Yeah, this is for a 6.
Oh, brother,
so
man.
That 10 down.
Triple. You know, he threw this 3 times?
Yeah.
1. 4.
4 times, yeah. Two OBs.
Two OBs. And
oh, devastating. This hole is really Lauri's nemesis. I mean, it's caused him problems in the past. Last year, he was able to get the win here and conquer the hole, but it's such a dangerous one. And,
this one,
yeah, it's heartbreaking to see that after such a solid round.
And 6 is not the hugest one, so
no, you can still bounce back from it, but yeah, that has to hurt. It has to be a bitter taste in your mouth after putting together such a hot round, being at double digits.
Wow, yeah.
And then having to give back 3 of those strokes right at the very end.
And now Mikael is 4 strokes.
Rare to see that big of a lead after just one round.
That's huge.
On the Pro Tour level.
Wow.
Yeah, bogey free, 11 down, 1076 rated, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing round from Mikael. And yeah, fun day of disc golf here at the Tyyni Open, round 1. Got a really exciting lead card for you for tomorrow's action. Make sure you come on back for round 2. It's been a pleasure being here with you, Tommy. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
Do it again.
One fist bumps, yes.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks to our partners, and thanks for being here with us. Come on back for the second round, and see you there.